like a fugue state. That was your first Lynch movie. Okay, that makes sense then why you're like, what? Hello? You should watch Mulholland Drive. You should watch Twin Peaks. I would say yeah, I would say watch Mulholland Drive next. Have you talked about Grace Van Dien's clip? No, I have not yet, but we can talk about that because it applies to the two things that I'm a part of, the film industry and Twitch. If somebody wants to link that clip, otherwise I can find it. You pitched a show? God. Oh my God.
Dance.
I'm a bad teammate. Thank you for the 5 months. Pitch, twink or swim. Meet our eligible bachelor, Austin, on Twitter, searching for love among a group of charming and athletic contestants. But there's a twist. Austin can't swim. Each week, the contestants will teach him how to swim while vying for his heart. From pool parties to... Wow, this is so good. From pool parties to beach days, they'll balance their competitive nature with their desire for love. With expert swim coaches and drama aplenty, Twink or Swim promises to be a splashy ride as Austin learns to navigate the waters of love. Wow. Sexy, hot, everything that makes for good reality TV. Love it. Let us know how the pitch goes. I had to be a VOD boy for your last stream. My God, you got anger hives on stream. I know. It was funny because after stream, I was sitting on the couch with Will, and he was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just annoyed." Like, I'm just annoyed. I hate when I finish a stream. That was still a good stream, but I'm annoyed. And he's shoveling chips into his mouth. And I'm like, does that ever happen to you? And he's like, yeah. All the time. And just keeps eating these chips. And I was like, okay. Austin loves the idea. Oh, shit. Sold. Let's go. Oh, we've already got applications? Oh my God. Wow. Wowie. But anyway, I'm going to be better at not getting one guide. I will not turn into Hassan Piker. I swear to God. I swear. This is one of the most unintentionally funny moments I've seen on stream. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I have to say and engage in thoughtful and critical discussion and not have to have ads. Like, I truly don't understand. No, I don't just trigger ban people. No, he's not banned. Finn Flora, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Always gotta thank people. Man. I mean, I know, it's the wonders of doing political commentary. Offline tits, thank you for the 5 subs. The only point I was making... Fucking offline tits, man. It was so funny because I could tell that people were starting to sub to try to just like get me out of my stun lock. And it's funny because like I've watched other creators, if they're ever talking about something serious or they're ranting about something, and they'll try to thank people, but they also just get like caught up with it. And It is funny though when like you're pissed about something or sad about something and then people are donating and you don't want to be an asshole. And so you stop to thank them and then sometimes they have streamer names like Offline Tits. And it's just funny. It's just so funny. NDB, thank you for the 4 months. Fucking Offline Tits, man. Anyway, okay, wait. I want to watch the Grace Van Dien clip. You know what? I'll just do it myself. Grace Van Dien. Okay. You'd be a great host for Twink or Swim. Twink or Swim. Listen, if it ever happens, I will put my name in the running. Okay.
But the fact of the matter is, the last few projects I've worked on, I didn't have the best experiences. One of the last movies I did, one of the producers asked me to, like, he hired a girl that he was sleeping with, and then he had her ask me to have a threesome with them.
That is so gross.
Like, that's my boss. Turning down acting projects and deciding to stream more. But the fact of the matter is, the last few projects I've worked on, I didn't have the best experiences. One of the last movies I did, one of the producers asked me to, like, he hired a girl that he was sleeping with, and then he had her ask me to have a threesome with them. So, like, that's...
Anyway, sorry, I played the clip twice, but that's so fucked up because it had to have been such a toxic environment for her to become a streamer, to leave a very blossoming acting career. Okay? She was on Stranger Things. Which, like, everybody who's been on that show now is working. And she left and has turned down acting projects to stream on Twitch. Which, listen, streaming can be great, right? But there are a lot of streamers who are doing the opposite of that. Like, they're trying to stop streaming so much and get into acting instead. Whereas Grace is doing the opposite because of, you know, the awful, shitty producers that she was propositioned by and was basically asked for sexual favors. I mean, Grace Van Dien grew up dreaming of becoming an actor, and this is what you find. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where when we hear stories like this, it's hard to believe, but I think it's just hard to believe because we can't believe it's still happening. But this was something that, like, oh my God, 10 years, 15 years ago, all the Disney Channel, Nickelodeon stars who we grew up with, they've all got stories. I mean, you know, what's his name from Nickelodeon, the guy who was such a fucking creep. Like, they are predators. They are they are just absolute creeps who work in these environments around teenage or young adults and, like, sometimes kids. Did you notice how the producer got an escort to do this so he had plausible deniability? Deaf wasn't his first time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider all the stuff that came out when Jeanette McCurdy wrote her memoir. My God. Good evening, Caroline, local NMP viewer. Just stopped by to say, hope you have a good night. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good night. Like, I had a friend who he was like that kid in junior high and high school who everyone said was going to make it big in comedy in high school. Like he was just, or sorry, in Hollywood. He was just so funny. And so when he was 18 years old, he moved out to Hollywood rather than go to college and pretty much started working right away. And he worked on, I think the first thing he booked was something on Disney. And so a lot of the actors on this show are ones whose names you would know now. I'm not going to say them just because I don't know if they've gone public with their stories, but he told me how like multiple girls on this Disney show that he did basically felt forced to sleep with one of the producers on the show. It's I don't know. It's something that is much more common than it's not. So Grace coming out and saying that this producer was propositioning her for a threesome, and you know, it got to a point that she feels so uncomfortable being in the business right now that she's focusing on Twitch instead of acting because of bad experiences with producers. Like it's maddening that this is still happening. Mhm. But yeah, there was this one girl on my friend's Disney show who she's a pretty big actress now, and when she was like 17 was sleeping with one of the married producers on the show who was in his 40s. And she was doing so because she felt pressured to, you know? It's a tale as old as time. Anyway, that sucks for Grace. That really sucks. I hope she finds happiness on this platform, and I don't know. I hope that people in her chat are cool and don't come in and do stupid freak things. Um anyway. All right. All right. So today's Oscar controversy that we're covering is Chadwick Boseman, who sadly passed away in 2020 from cancer, and in 2021 he was nominated for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And basically I consider this one of the most awkward Oscar moments of all time, because of the bet that the Oscars producers made that Chadwick Boseman was going to win Best Actor, and then that didn't happen. And so this was something that pissed a lot of people off, and so we will get into that. The other thing we are going to discuss is Zelensky and the Academy Awards. We are going to discuss Sharon Stone, who came out and said that Basic Instinct, which is the film she's most famous for and catapulted her really into the limelight in Hollywood in 1992, was used against her in a custody battle for her son. And then, yeah, I think, and then we're going to watch the Pedro Pascal Hot Ones video. Do you have requests for songs for afters? I'm making a playlist right now. Oh. I mean, I'm like a huge Dua Lipa, Jessie Ware fan, so anything in that world, I'll think of some stuff. I can message you too. But yeah, I love disco and dance. Did we watch the Jenna thanks babe. Did we watch the Jenna Ortega Hot Ones ep? Yes, we did. We did. So we're gonna watch the Pedro Pascal one because that one came out today. All right. Oh, we're also going to discuss Lieutenant Governor McNally, who's out here liking and commenting on Instagram like he is not the lieutenant governor of a conservative Senate. What the fuck? What is going on? Twink Nally. Lieutenant Governor Twink Nally, exactly. Quick question, Caroline. Who wins Best Actress at the Oscars? So, okay, I have gone real back and forth on this. For a long time, I was pretty sure that it was going to be Cate Blanchett. And then because of just all the momentum and energy around Everything Ever All at Once and around Michelle Yeoh and her picking up the Critics' Choice, the SAG Award, which was a huge win. And the Indie Spirit Award, I feel like the wins are in her favor right now. But then today I was like, dude, I've been forgetting about Andrea Riseborough. And the reason I've been forgetting about Andrea Riseborough is because she wasn't nominated for anything other than the Oscars. And that was because of the last minute grassroots Oscars campaign that A-list celebrities, including Cate Blanchett, who is up for Best Actress herself, ran on her behalf. And I was thinking to myself, it would be pretty fucking nuts if here we are. I know I was joking about Ana de Armas yesterday. I really don't think it's going to be. I don't think she has a chance. But here we are. We focus so heavily on Cate Blanchett and Michelle Yeoh that I totally forgot about Andrea Riseborough. And there are a lot of people in the Academy who ran these and who are voting for this category, who helped be a part of her grassroots campaign to get nominated. Like I keep forgetting about this. I'm trying to I don't know. I guess I'm trying to make sure that I keep that in mind just in case something real fucking crazy happens on Sunday and I'm not like, "What?" I still think it goes to Michelle. I think it goes Michelle and then Cate. But you never fucking know. You never know. I mean, this really is the most exciting Oscars in a very, very long time for many reasons, which we've discussed over the course of months. But the Best Actress category in particular is, I don't know. I feel one way and then I start doubting it. I start thinking about other factors, but I am still going to trust. I'm still going to put money on Michelle Yeoh winning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so let's get into the Oscars controversy of the evening because here's the thing. They've been announcing the presenters for the 95th Oscars And today they announced that Halle Berry is set to present at the Oscars on Sunday. So we talked about Halle Berry yesterday. Halle Berry was the first and only woman of color, with the exception of Merle Oberon, but she disguised her biracial identity. So Halle won in 2002, and there has been nobody since. Which is very disappointing because when Halle Berry won in 2002, she thought that she was really kicking the door open for other women of color to come. So it's been 21 years, and we've had 21 straight years of white actresses winning the award in between Halle Berry and this year. So I have a very sick feeling, because if there's one thing the Oscars love to do, they love to do shit like this. And I have a feeling they are betting on Michelle Yeoh winning, and they are going to have Halle Berry present Best Actress, even though it doesn't really make sense. Typically, you have somebody present the award who won it that year, or the Best Actor who won it the year before, or you have you switch things around, so you have the Best Actor from the year before present Best Actress of this year. So it wouldn't make any sense for her to be presenting this, but I really have this sick feeling in my stomach, because the Oscars gonna Oscars. And I think that they think it's going to be this great historic moment, and they're betting on Michelle winning. The producers are. So I can only imagine the nightmare scenario if Halle Berry, for some fucking reason, presents Best Actress and it ends up not going to Michelle. That would be horrible. And it would be reminiscent of what happened in the 2021 Oscars. So the 2021 Oscars were genuinely the I would say probably the worst Oscars show of all time. I mean, it's hard because the one where James Franco and Anne Hathaway hosted is so unbelievably cringe and painful that commonly goes down as the most boring. But 2021, because COVID was raging, they had to limit the amount of people who could attend the ceremony. So it was a very small affair. It was really only certain nominees for categories. Other categories they just read outside of the ceremony. Like, they didn't even have these awards being presented in the actual ceremony, which pissed a lot of people off. And so 2021 was the year that Chadwick Boseman was up for Best Actor in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And he was the favorite going into the 2021 Oscars because, one, sadly, he had died. And a lot of people were thinking, oh, the Academy is going to want to honor him like they did to Heath Ledger when they posthumously awarded him an Oscar for his role as Joker in The Black Knight. So people thought that he would receive the same honor in being posthumously awarded the Oscar. He also had swept he pretty much swept every award show leading up to the Oscars, including SAG and the Golden Globes. And the thing that the Oscars producers did was they decided, for the first time in the history of the Oscars, to switch around the categories. So typically, the Oscars go the last three categories: Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Film. It always, always, always ends with Best Film, Best Picture, because it's the biggest award of the night. It's the biggest award of the year. Best Picture at the Oscars is the golden ticket, right? So in 2021, they the producers hinted that they were changing some things around, but it wasn't revealed until the actual Oscars were happening that the run of show was going to go Best Actress, that the run of show was going to go Best Picture, then Best Actress, and then Best Actor. So rather than have Best Picture go last per usual, they moved Best Picture to go right before Best Actress. And the reason that they did that, even though they never came out and said this, the reason that they did that is because they thought it would be this really impactful, beautiful moment to have Best Actor be the last category. Chadwick Boseman wins the Oscar, and then they do this gorgeous, glorious in memoriam for him. Well, that didn't happen. And I'm going to show you what did happen. And just be prepared to feel so incredibly awkward. Because one, Joaquin Phoenix is a terrible presenter. I don't know what was going on with him. And then two, the person who won, which you'll see is Anthony Hopkins, didn't even go. He was sleeping. He was sleeping while he was being awarded this Oscar.
To present the award for actor, and I'm supposed to talk about acting, and specifically the transformative moment when an actor discovers the character and fully embodies it. But I don't really know anything about that. I don't think that I've ever really had that experience. So,
like
I think
what?
the only thing that I can say with sincerity is that when I watch these 5 performances, I feel inspired, and it's a shame that we have to choose just one. So the nominees for actor are Anthony Hopkins, the father.
I mean, he was
Riz
incredible.
Ahmed, Sound of Metal.
Oh, that's my boy.
Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Gary Oldman, Mank. Stephen Yeun, Minari.
Honestly, it was a great
And
year.
the Academy Award for actor goes to Anthony Hopkins, the father. The Academy
then it just-
congratulates Anthony Hopkins and
just
accepts the Oscar on his behalf. Thank you.
Like, that was it. That was fucking it. The goddamn producers of the Oscars switched around the entire programming and had it end in the most anticlimactic version ever. In the most anticlimactic way that it possibly could have ended was the way that it ended there. And it was just so sad. It was so sad because I think when people went and when they took to Twitter, as they do, they took to Twitter to express their feelings about this moment because it was so clear that Chadwick was going to win, right? Like that was the feeling the entire season when it was revealed that they were going to do Best Actor at the end rather than Best Picture. It was like, oh, yeah, they're doing that so they can play this really beautiful in memoriam that they probably have prepared for him when he is posthumously awarded the Oscar. And then it didn't happen. And everyone was like, what the fuck? And then there was the fighting over, well, Anthony Hopkins' performance was better. Anthony Hopkins was amazing. And people were like, yes, I honestly, this has nothing to do with Anthony Hopkins. It's kind of the same thing with, not the same thing, but it's a similar thing that I've been talking about with Michelle Yeoh versus Cate Blanchett, right? It's like nothing against Kate Blanchett. I fucking love Kate Blanchett. And in this situation, Anthony Hopkins was incredible in The Father. He's one of the greatest of, he is the GOAT. He was the oldest ever. He's the oldest ever Oscar winner. Now, it was his second one. He had previously won for Silence of the Lambs, but when he won 2 years ago, he became the oldest Oscar winner of all time. So this was not about Anthony Hopkins. This was about the motherfucking Oscar producers who pulled this rigmarole shit. They pulled this shit, okay, to try to make this some big moment, and then it did not happen. It didn't happen, and they wouldn't even let Anthony Hopkins call. The reason he was asleep, because they wouldn't let him call in. Had he won, he didn't think he was going to win. Everybody thought Chadwick Boseman was going to win, so Anthony Hopkins said, "Hey," his team was like, in the instance that Anthony happens to win, can he please call in? And they said no. They were like, that's going to look tacky. We don't want any video calls in. So it just ended like that instead. And later, or the next day, God love this man. The next day.
Good morning. Well, here I am in my homeland in Wales. And at 83 years of age, I did not expect to get this award. I really didn't. And very grateful to the Academy, and thank you. And I want to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who's taken from us far too early. And again, thank you all very much. I really did not expect this. So I feel very privileged and honored. Thank you.
Listen, again, I love Anthony Hopkins. Everybody loves Anthony Hopkins. Anybody who saw his performance in The Father was like, that was amazing. Anthony Hopkins didn't think he would win. Nobody thought he would win because Chadwick Boseman, he gave a great performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, but he also tragically died. He tragically died. And so for, a combination of reasons, he had swept the award season. He was the favorite going into the Oscars, and then he didn't win. And so the producers never should have switched around the programming in the first place. They should have just left it as is. They never should have bet on Chadwick Boseman winning, because if there's one thing we know about the Oscars is that they fuck this type of shit up. I bet the betting odds were crazy for Chadwick to win. Yeah, but the thing is that nobody knows except for the two accountants from Price Waterhouse Cooper. No one else knows. None of the producers know. Nobody doing the run of the show knows. It is only the two accountants, well, I guess three now, since the 2017 snafu, who know who the winners are. So they were just betting, the producers were just betting along with everyone else. No, they have no idea. No. Why don't the producers know? I think that the Oscars have always really prided themselves on the secrecy and the idea that there would be no leaks, no spoils, no anything, right? Like, it's as dumb as it can sound, like the envelope with the winners inside is viewed as sacred. And were that to get out, were that to, to be leaked, et cetera, it would just ruin the show. They probably want to make sure everyone comes to the ceremony. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's also reasons like that. They don't want Yeah, I mean, they don't want people not coming if they know they're not gonna win. But yeah, so it's been like that. It's been like that for forever. They've always it's always just been PWC who does the tallying. So they do all the vote counting, and then they entrust the trusty briefcases with the secret envelopes inside to their two accountants, who then attend the Oscars and stand in each wing during the show. Like if it leaks, they only have to look at 3 people instead of a room full of producers. Yes, that too. But anyway, it was just so really. I remember watching this Oscars and going, "Wow, that was really disappointing." Oh, hold on, y'all. My manager is calling me. Give me 1 second. Uno momento. Just want to make sure it's not important. Okay. Okay, I'm just a businesswoman doing business things. Yeah, you're fired. Oh. Just a businesswoman doing big business things. Yeah. Every time I pretend it's someone else, it's actually Austin, who's just calling me, trying to get me to go to the Abbey again. Girl boss shit. That's right. Damn straight. Girl bossing all over this place. So anyway, I'm just hoping that we don't have a repeat of 2021 this year, where the Oscar producers try to pull some shit again, where they have Halle Berry, even though it would make no sense to have her present the Oscar, present the Best Actress winner, and then it goes to like Andrea Riseborough. It won't, but you know what I'm saying. Like that would suck ass. Should I go to the streamer awards or maybe host a viewing after party? That's up to you. Do you are people wanting to watch the streamer awards? You know, they might want a place to a place to watch them, because pretty much everyone's going to be at the awards, I feel. Only last minute swoop for an award I want to see is Stephanie Shu. Oh, dude, same. I would be so surprised but ecstatic to see her win. She won at the Indie Spirit Awards, and it was the first ever award she has won in her career, and her response was just so lovely, and it was so nice to finally get to see her win something, especially for such a remarkable performance that really drove the heart of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Cutie does not want people restreaming. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Aren't you going? Yes. I wonder about attending things like that versus watching it, like the Super Bowl. Um, I I I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't want to see. I actually I don't know. Like I wanna support Cutie, and I know that this is costing her a shit ton. And so I want to encourage people if they can to buy tickets and go, but at the same time, I also think it's helpful if you're just watching it on your computer. I bet someone on Kick restreams it. Oh yeah, no shit. Of course they will. But yeah, I don't know. I know tickets are expensive though, so you know, I don't want to be like, yeah, you should definitely go because they are expensive. And plus, because it's a live stream event, like she does need the numbers. She does need the viewers. The public can just buy tickets to the show. Yeah. Yeah. Stay home, you can stay in your PJs and no one will judge. That is true. Uh okay, I have to run and use the bathroom because I drank an entire water before I came on stream. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hey everybody. Caroline, I think, has food poisoning. So we're taking over for a second. What's up? How we doing, guys? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Farley. Speaking of weird dudes.
Who's your Oscar favorite for Best Picture?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go Everything Everywhere all at once, but I also really like Banshees. I think Banshees has a good shot.
I think
Yeah, Banshees gonna go crazy.
hot take. I got this. I love Chris Colin Farrell's.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
As much as I want such an even with the sex tape, still.
What is the sex tape?
Oh, dude. This,
No, there's a sex.
Dude, Colin Farrell way back in the day. I'm talking like a little bit of a sex tape in a bathtub. Not that I've seen it,
Oh,
but yeah, it's definitely out there.
interesting. SpongeBob, we can't hear you. Guys, we're just here killing time.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? Okay? We're doing our best. All right? Can you show me what you brought?
Oh.
Harley.
Well, I actually.
Oh, blinged out, blinged out.
Not sure if they'll.
I don't know if that. I might get one of these. Oh, that's a little pinky. Gifts? Fashion gifts?
Yeah.
Oh!
The back has your guy.
Oh! Come snake.
Yeah.
This
There's
is
that,
hype.
and then the old classic OTO, OPO, cool kid dragon.
Yeah, dude.
Why not?
Blue eyes, white dragon. Silk swag.
Oh yeah, that and
These are primo gifts. Wait, one is not okay. Show me through. Oh my god! Wait, turn it around.
No, the nameplate got ripped.
Oh my god!
But yeah,
Holy sh!
it's on.
Oh my!
Yeah, so that's all vintage.
God. That is nuts. You're giving it for collateral for my stuff?
Partly, yeah.
Oh my god!
I trust you.
I'm leaving the country. Hang on. Let me see if I can find Caroline some Pepto. I don't know what to do with her stream. Dang, my forehead shiny as hell, dog.
How many licenses that?
I have no idea. Do not come. Talk about politics? Never. Not on your fucking life.
I will.
They're asking who made the Metal Gear Solid shirt.
Oh, it is called Thrift Life.
Thrift Life.
Thrift Life, and life is
The E in life is 3. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the
You're not even picking up.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's a couple other Instagram accounts that make X Killer.
Are the Jets trading for Aaron Rodgers or not? The Jets
No, you
have a
got faked
package
out.
in place
You got faked
right
out by
now.
Chester.
Aaron Rodgers, they're just waiting on Aaron to approve the deal, but it sounds like now other players might be packaged in the deal.
Does one of them rhyme with schmosh-smart?
Oh, no. It'd be Green Bay players.
Oh, I mean that. Well, yeah, they need to take that contract.
Yeah.
I wonder what would be
If they if
Aaron Jones. I bet you money Aaron Jones if they don't want to pay him.
I'm telling you right now, you know it'd be sick if the Jets gave up their first and second round pick and took Aaron Rodgers and Christian Watson.
That would be a great.
That would
deal.
be nuts.
That would be nuts. I just
They-
don't see Green Bay doing that because
No.
they literally will have zero anything at that point. Although they'll have 1 year of Jordan Love. So there's that.
If the Jets agree to pick up all of Aaron's contract,
Oh yeah. Well, someone asked for a mock draft. Well, as a Bears fan, I can give you my mock draft.
Yeah.
Right now it's okay, so Bears trade down from 1 to 2 with the Texans for this year's first, obviously, the number 2 pick. I believe it's a 12 pick, and then also second round.
Gotta end stream. You're like sweating. Like what are you doing here?
I don't know what the fuck happened. I think
I think you're chalked. I've been killing time for 10 minutes. Gotta call
Okay.
Okay. Here, you want your tea? Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? I don't understand how we eat the same food. You guys. So I made these salads earlier. I actually feel like I'm sweating right now. I threw up and then I felt like I was my pants, and then I broke out in this sweat and I was like, what is going on right now? So I made these salads earlier for Will and I. And this happens all the time where I'll eat something and then I get like violently sick, and then I'm like sweating and miserable and like puking and shitting, and he's fine. He's like, "Yeah, I think I'm a little hungry actually." And I'm like, "What?" I am, yeah. Done an allergy test panel. I don't know. I feel like nauseous. Did we come across a hot dog vending machine? Dude. I mean, that would make sense. Write down what you ate when it happens. I'm gonna be honest. It tends to be food that I've bought from a specific grocery store. Yeah. I swear every time I go shopping at this place, I get ill. I don't know why I threw up though. Like I feel kind of nauseous still. Yeah, no, it's not Whole Foods. It's gotta be like from the salad. Yeah. So we've been trying to eat healthy. We've been trying to eat healthy for the streamer awards. So I made us you should end stream for your health. I know. I'm just gonna be pissed if in a couple hours I'm feeling better. If it's just like a random ass thing. No, I didn't even eat the 2 beets from 7-Eleven. Mm-mm. I didn't even eat them. Did you rinse everything well? Okay, here's the thing. It said it was triple rinsed. So I didn't rinse it. It said it was triple rinsed. Oh no. Oh no, did I fuck up? Oh god, I've got the sweats. This is why you shouldn't try to eat healthy. This is what I'm saying. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh, what did I do? Of course, but Will's fine. Of course I'm never eating a salad again. Oh no. Oh. She didn't survive the Oregon Trail. Oh my god. I literally am like Bill? I think it's the lettuce. I think I'm going to. I think I killed us with the lettuce. Oh my god, literally getting my ass kicked by a salad. Oh god. Okay. Oh fuck. Well, that's the last time that I try to eat a salad. This is why I don't do that, okay? This is why I do not do this. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I hate this. I was just trying to be healthy. I was just trying to eat salads before the streamer awards so I could fit in my outfit. I know, and now I fucked up. Oh, but I want to come back. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We would rather you log off and rest than like sit here sweating, look like, but I still look pretty, right? And like, what's her name from Bridesmaids? She's like, you're an ugly cry. She's like, no, I'm not. I still look pretty, right? It's still, no. No, I'm still pretty even when I'm dying, right? Okay. I'm gonna end. I'm going to go die. Smoke a little weed for the nausea. Dude, I was thinking that. I don't know my weed is, but that is a good thought. Raid Will, he's going live soon. Okay. If I'm feeling better later on tonight, because I'm actually really, really sad. I really want to watch Pedro Pascal Hot Ones. I don't really give a shit about everything else. I just really want to watch that. Please come back. Please. If I go live later, come back. We'll watch Hot Ones. We'll do some Beyond Belief, some chillness. Oh, okay, I'm rating Will. We'll be here. Okay, I love you guys. I can't believe I got taken out by a salad. Fuck these leaves. Fuck them, man. Fucking leaves. Damn it. Oh, okay. All right. At least this is not the day of the streamer awards. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm sending you guys to Will. I'll let you know if I'm coming back later. I feel like I need to go throw up again and shit. So I'll be back. Maybe. Goodbye.